Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I want to do an unboxing video tonight, and it is a deck that, believe me, I am well aware I am way late to the party on this deck. I really went back and forth. It's a very, very popular deck in the tarot community, and I know a lot of people love it. I was like, meh, it's pretty, it looks interesting. Don't know if I really want to buy it. Don't know if I would ever use it, if it would be something I would use, you know? And so I have it on very good authority. Someone that I really, really highly respect in the tarot community really endorsed this deck. And so I had actually purchased it, oh my God, maybe, I don't know, 6 months ago, maybe more, when it was, they had a huge sale. And I said, you know what, at this price point, fine, I'll get it. But it still stayed in its plastic wrap. So without further ado, what are you talking about, Camille? I am talking about The Wild Unknown by Kim Krans. And if any of you guys have this deck, what are your thoughts? Do you like it? Why do you like it? Do you use it? Any encouragement for me to maybe use it? So we'll see how I feel about it once I unbox it. So as I said, I know that it's been out for quite a few years now, and the artwork is really, really pretty. There's a lot of things that kind of make it seem like, yeah, I would like it. But let's see. So like I said, it came a while back, and the price point was a huge sale for whatever reason. So I'm not sure what the price point is on the deck at this point. But it's in the shrink wrap to keep the box safe. Remove that. To the side. So right off the bat, I love all of the black with the bright, vibrant jewel tone colors. And let me stop pretending like I don't need reading glasses for things that are up close. Welcome to the Wild Unknown Tarot. You will find within. Large keepsake box with lifting ribbon, 78 full color tarot cards, an elegant compact box, illustrated 200-page guidebook, including 3 spreads. Right on, 200-page guidebook. The Wild Unknown Tarot is a modern tarot classic. Okay, that just answered my problem. My resistance. I tend to like decks that are not very modern in their artistic expression. A modern tarot classic, or maybe she's proclaiming it to be a classic. Let me read further. A magical journey of self-discovery illuminated by symbols and archetypes of the natural world. For the first time, this box set brings together the deck and guidebook in one lavish edition. Designed by artist and author Kim Krans, taps into the higher truths and universal mysteries through the intuitive wisdom of the Wild Unknown Tarot. So, and I see that the price point is $39.99 US and $49.99 Canadian on the back, as it has. So that's just from the back. There's the side of the box and the top and the bottom. Forgive me, guys, I am going to be sipping on tea. I've used my voice a lot today, so my vocal cords are not that happy with me. Let's see, does it push out? Huh. So it's just a sleeve. It's not, the exterior is a sleeve, not a box. Okay, cool. And then on the back, it's the symbols for the different suits. And then the symbol on the front, which may be the back of the deck. So sturdy construction on the box that it comes in. I do like the magnetized. I do like when they have the magnetized flip top box like that. May you always be on the inner quest. I really like the font that she uses. And we start off with the guidebook, and I do love when they have the pull ribbon for easy access. So let's look at the guidebook before we break into the cards. Interesting snakeskin pattern, mermaid pattern, fishnet stocking pattern. Well known. For Arjan, My Forever Chariot is the dedication. So this, wow, this came out in 2012. I didn't realize it was that late to the party. So it does have a table of contents. And several pages of good information if you are new to tarot. So that's cool. The suits seem to follow traditional verbiage. Wands, cups, swords, pentacles. And she has them broken down into their own sections. So just a little bit of her intro, which I will definitely read with more focus. Yeah, it's a couple of pages, and I really like that because I am a person who, if I'm watching a television show, if I'm watching a movie, I want a backstory, but what's the backstory? So I love having this perspective that she shares of how she created this. I've been drawing with intense detail since a young age. It's a thing that brings me the most absolute focus and clarity of the mind. It's been rumored that I can draw a perfect circle while riding a horse. That's pretty damn impressive. I'll leave that to myth. But I will say I don't use rulers or tools of any kind. It's simply that when I draw, my mind and hand are steady, clear, accurate. In most other areas of my life, my mind is scattered. It's frenetic, worried, busy, 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 busy. During the last few years, this anxiety reached a level that I could hardly manage. Yet still, when at my drafting table, I was steady. What was that about? How could it be? This led me down a path of inquisition, of self-study. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to reading the rest of that, but just, I like that. And I'm glad that I read that to you guys because it gives kind of a vibe already about the artist, who she is, her own personal experiences that led to her creating this deck. So that's really, I'm loving that. Then the next section, understanding the deck, where she breaks down major arcana and how she reads majors, minors. Then she breaks down what wands represent, what cups, what pentacles. And this guidebook, by the way, it's not hardback, but it's very, very sturdy yet flexible. I really like that. That will be really cool should I decide to work with the deck and then want to pop it in my bag. That lends itself to that happening. Then she goes on to talk about court cards. And she has her court cards numbered. So 11 through 14 from page 2 King. That's pretty groovy. Then she talks about them as families, the Wands family, the Cups family. Reading the cards, how to cut, how to shuffle, how to do a card a day, how to do a 3-card. So yeah, this is really great for someone who is new to tarot, and also for someone who's familiar with tarot, just to maybe perhaps come back to some of the touchstone or the cornerstone things of a tarot practice. She gives some different spreads, the clarity spread, the connection spread, the year ahead. and then on page 41. So that's a lot of cool information before then she dives into the cards individually. So we have a black and white image of each card and then a page. Let's see if that's pretty standard. Yeah, that's pretty standard. It's black and white image and then of the card itself and then a write-up and explanation of it. Let's see if there's anything at the end. So she starts that with the Ace of Wands. Yeah, so she starts with the Ace of Wands. And then, so it's Ace through, her King and Queen are renamed, Mother and Father. Page and Knight are renamed Daughter and Son, respectively. And then after she gets through the court, then at the back of the book are the majors, ending with the world. So that's the guidebook. Pretty groovy guidebook, I would say. Oh, I love giant chunky ribbon. Maybe I'm gonna sneeze in a minute. Excuse me. Allergies. Everywhere else it's probably still winter. Many places it's probably still winter, but it's the second week of February, and trust you me, it is definitely spring is springing here. So, nice sturdy box. I love when it has, you know, the little thumb and finger circles, crescents to pull apart. So it does open nice and easily. And then on the inside, we have a message. Welcome to the Wild Unknown Tarot. Wild Unknown Tarot, you'll find no wrongs or rights inside this box. Only mirrors of reflection. Open your mind, draw a card, and have fun on your journey. Oh, I love that. So I'm really loving the energy of the artist already, which is lending itself to maybe me using this. And another awesome pull ribbon, quite wide, which is cool because most pull ribbons are very narrow. So that's really nice. A little extra to have the extra wideness, and an infinity symbol in the box. And again, really good solid construction on the box. So there are the backs of the deck. Again, very, very serpent snakeskin energy or fishnets. So the card construction, it's fine. Yeah, I'd say it's pretty good card construction. It's very, very flexible, so it's going to be great for shuffling no matter how you shuffle. It's not the thickest, but arguably some decks that are thicker do make it a little bit more challenging to shuffle. So I would say good card construction. So the Ace of Wands. I will say I'm not one for pip decks, and this has almost a pippish vibe to it, and maybe that's one of the reasons why I've been kind of like meh. But how she draws, it really already I can see very simplistic, yet at the same time very full of meaning and depth with the Two of Wands, to go back to it. That connection, the pairing that comes with the two, the not quite but almost sharing the light from one thing to the next, choices and decisions. So, and now we have the creation and the synthesis that comes with the three. And it's really interesting how we have the striations of the rainbow, but now all of that coming and housed in as the three is tied off. So yeah, I can see I can see why people are grooving on it. The discord, the chaos, very clearly depicted, and no color in that Five of Wands. You can't get on my lap, but you can sit on the table. I don't know, I can't find Tiny Mike, you guys. Oh, that's 6, the beautiful butterfly coming up. That's 7. You can sit on the table, but you can't sit on me. I don't even know what you dropped over. You can sit, or sure, or you can sit on me. 9. That 10. Yeah, it does give you that feeling of exhaustion, overwhelm, chaos, too much going on, yet nothing at all. And now we have the Daughter. So the court cards of the Wands are snakes. And her mother, oh, watching over her babies in the nest. King Cobra Father with the lightning bolt. Okay. Then we have our cups. Oh, this is a beautiful 2 of Cups. That's really lovely. 3 little birds inside my doorstep. Oh, the 4 of Cups. The rat. Oh my gosh, look at this. Heartbreaking sorrow that she was able to capture. Of course, so appropriate for the 5 of Cups. Ooh, that's 6. With all those magical roots happening underneath the surface. So I'm flipping through kind of quickly so this doesn't turn into an hour-long video. 8. Oh, wow, yeah. 9, 10. I do love how, oh, the Daughter of Cups, look at that signet. So swans are going to be for our Cups family. Right. Oh, look at the beautiful mother and the father. Swan. Ace of Swords. 2 of Swords. Wow, that's a powerful image of the 3. That is a phenomenal 3 of Swords, I must say. Oh, like a baby, innocent, precious little lamb. Five of Swords. Wow, that earthworm has been through some things. 6. Ooh, Sly Fox for the 7. Very cunning. What a beautiful take on the 9 of Swords. The monarch coming just out of the chrysalis. Is that the 9? Is that the 8? It's the 8 of Swords. That's a very graphic 9. Definitely nightmare imagery. Oh my God. Oh, she really does capture so much feeling and emotional or evocative responses with such non-traditional imagery, yet still leans into traditional meaning and owls are our swords family. I love that Ace of Pentacles. It's lovely. 2. Our 3 of Pentacles. 4. You can sit on me as long as you don't claw me, sir. Oh wow, that 5 of Pentacles. That's very powerful energy. 6. 7. Oh, I love the 8 of Pentacles. The 9. The 10. So again, the pippish nature is part of what I think is kind of throwing me. Oh, Joe, a deer. So deer are going to be for the Pentacles court cards. That precious mommy and her baby and Papa. So I need to go back, but I think all of the kings or fathers of each suit incorporates the rainbow colors. And now onto the majors. That is a precious full card. Our cheetah for the magician. White tiger for the high priestess. Very appropriate empress. The emperor. Ooh, the Hierophant. Oh, the Lovers. The Chariot. I really like the Justice, black and white kitties. The Hermit. Interesting Wheel of Fortune. Volume for the Strength. I love the bat. Obviously very perfect for the Hanged One. Death. Really leaning into the death aspect of death. The decomp, the definitive ending without so much of a nod to the transition of new beginning. Not mad at that at all. Temperance. Hail Capricorn. Oh, his little hooves on fire. Wow. The Tower. The Star. The Moon. So it really makes me, I wonder where she's from. A lot of the trees look kind of Douglas fir, reminds me a lot of the Pacific Northwest. The Sun. Judgment. Oh, that's beautiful. And the World. So let's quickly give a shuffle. It's very semi-gloss, I would say, maybe semi-gloss. Not full matte, but definitely not glossy. So they don't slide everywhere, because as much as I do love glossy cards, the appearance of it, they do tend to be very slick and slippery. So these don't really slide all over the place. Easy, easy, easy peasy riffle shuffling. Easy with hand over hand shuffling. And riffle shuffle. Yeah, super easy with that. So, one card for us this evening with what does Spirit have to say? Through the Wild Unknown. Now, mind you, obviously you just saw me open this deck, so it has not been cleansed and cleared, which I do with my decks. What have we? I'm going to pull a clarifier for that one. Or, not a clarifier, it's clear. So if this, what is the response to that? Or empowerment from that? Wow. Five of Cups, which I think collectively many people are experiencing. You guys see it? Again, she really captures so much emotion. A lot of us are feeling very heavy-hearted, very downtrodden, very overwhelmed. Such a massive amount of heavy emotion, a lot of very big feelings, and some people may be having a sense of regret or guilt or shame that I oftentimes do find that comes up with Five of Cups. Some people may be looking at what is lost or what we are losing. Kind of hard not to. But there's always that message with the Five of Cups, which I would have loved if she had drawn the five, like, you know, two in one place and three knocked over in the other, the traditional symbolism. But we get the idea with the imagery that she has drawn. And so it is that reminder. And so that's why I said, okay, I get this card, but what is then the response to that? Or the, not clarifier, but the message, while this is true, what else can we also have to counterbalance that? And it's the Seven of Cups. And it almost looks like sleet or rain coming down on an icy mountain with the moon, but the contrast of the sun at the top. And so it's kind of, there's a lot of so many mixed emotions, a lot of maybe experiences of finding it hard to see anything bright or joyful, but that does still exist. And so interesting, now in this card, we do have one of the cups that is downward while the rest are up. So I think it's about acknowledging the experience of the weight of grief and sadness and those kinds of emotions, because there's so many reasons why collectively, let alone in our own individual lives, we may be experiencing that. But to dare to also make it a point to lift our heads up and to tap into those feelings and not ignore them. But horses are powerful and strong. How do we move through that? And with the knowledge, or not even the knowledge, but leaning into feelings that may mean we have to be removed or secluded for certain pockets of time to process those feelings, but to not get stuck and stagnant in them, and to dare to dream, to dare to fantasize while still being, quote, realistic and informed, but not be over inundated with that that will end up being a tidal wave of emotion that would just drown in the grief and the sadness. That's what's going to give us the ability to continue to feel empowered and to move forward through a lot of heavy feelings about things. So that's been my unboxing and micro read, mini read with The Wild Unknown. And so yeah, we'll see how this fits into my practice and how much I use it. I could see it perhaps being used as clarifiers for certain that I might use with other cards. And there's a beauty of simplicity matched with depth and rich meaning that I already feel from this deck. And I think it could be a deck when one is just overwhelmed, frenetic, stressed out, as she said in the guidebook that she oftentimes experiences, of being a place to just really focus, to draw our attention in, and to focus with clarity without too much going on in the imagery of the card, when we might already feel like there's too much going on and we're overwhelmed. And I really see how I could use the court cards. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and until the next one, please stay healthy, stay safe. And again, like our horse, gotta lift our heads up, and like that Seven of Cups, find magic in the mundane, find magic in creating things just for the feeling of joy, just to evoke those feelings and to move through the heavier feelings, but to create beauty in the world. I'll see you guys in the next video.